We need to talk about what's happening with Dr. Rose Cotter and how everyone around her is smiling like this. So Rose is a psychiatrist who is seeing a patient named Laura. Laura tells her that she has been experiencing something sinister. She claims she sees something that no one else can see, and that it's smiling back at her. As she is saying this, she looks up at Rose and begins to freak out. She falls back on her chair and ends up shattering a vase that was on the coffee table. Rose immediately runs to the phone to ask for help, and when she turns around to look at Laura, she sees her standing there, smiling. She's holding a piece of the broken vase and then uses it to carve out her smile. And then she dies. Of course, Rose is in shock and doesn't understand why this happened. So she listens back to the tape recordings from her session with Laura and is stuck at the part where she says, "It's smiling at me." Rose is wondering who was smiling at Laura. As Rose tries to recover from this incident, she goes back to work at the hospital, but begins to experience her own sinister occurrences. The first instance happened when she was walking past a patient's room and saw a man just sitting on his bed, smiling at her. So she approaches him and tries to get him to snap out of it. When he does, he begins to scream at her saying, "You're going to die." This freaks Rose out, so she begins to work with a detective to try to figure out what's going on. This detective says that he found 20 cases involving 19 victims who all experienced the same thing, someone smiling at them. And each person only made it a week before dying. Now it's been 4 days since Rose's patient died. So this means that she only has a few days left to figure this out and escape this new horrifying reality before she's next. If you want to see what happens next, you can watch Smile in theaters on September 30th. Spooky season is just around the corner, so you definitely don't want to miss out on the psychological thriller.